Most people think success is about power, about dominance, about being the loudest person in the room. But what if I told you that one history's most successful figures built their legacy without force, without wealth, without intimidation, just with kindness? Kindness is often mistaken for weakness, but today I'm going to prove to you that it's the greatest advantage you can have in a world that values competition over connection. And to do that, let me introduce you to a man whose name you probably don't know, but whose actions changed the world. Let's talk about Josiah Wedgwood, the man who turned kindness into an empire. It was the mid-700s in England. Factories were rising, industrialization was in full swing, and business was ruthless. It was a time when workers were treated as disposable, customers were being manipulated, and success often belonged to the most ruthless player in the game. And then there was Josiah Wedgwood, a simple potter, a man with no aristocratic connections, no inherited fortune. What he had? A vision and an unwavering belief in kindness as a business strategy. He could have followed the same cold, profit-driven path as his competitors. Instead, he did something radical. 1. He treated his workers with dignity at a time when most factory owners overworked and underpaid their staff. Wedgwood paid his workers well and treated them like family. He understood that loyalty isn't bought, is earned. And by doing this, he created a workforce that was not just skilled, but deeply committed to his vision. 2. He refused to deceive his customers. While others cut corners, sold cheap, low-quality pottery, Wedgwood was obsessed with making the best ceramics the world had ever seen. He built trust, and because of this, his customers didn't just buy from him, they kept coming back. 3. He used kindness to win over the most powerful people in the world. He didn't have connections at first, but his reputation for honesty, quality, and generosity reached the royal family. Soon he became the official supplier to Queen Charlotte, and his brand, yes, Wedgwood, the luxury brand still known today, was born. But perhaps the greatest act of kindness that defined his legacy was one of the first business owners in history to publicly fight against slavery. In a time when speaking out against slavery was dangerous and unpopular, Josiah Wedgwood used his influence, his money, his business to support abolition. He created the famous "Am I Not a Man and the Brother" medallion, a small ceramic token depicting an enslaved person in chains pleading for freedom. These medallions were given away for free, spreading a powerful message across Britain and America. It worked. His campaign changed hearts and minds, proving that kindness wasn't just a philosophy, it was a force for real change. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but what does an 18th century potter have to do with me? Everything, because the world still believes that success belongs to the cutthroat, that you have to be tough, aggressive, even ruthless to get ahead. But time and time again, history proves that kindness is what truly lasts. Science backs it up too. Studies show that leaders who lead with empathy and fairness create more loyal teams, more sustainable success, and greater happiness in their own lives. Kindness isn't just nice, it's practical, effective, and powerful. Josiah Wedgwood didn't become a legend because he fought harder. He became a legend because he cared more. And if kindness worked for him in a world full of greed, imagine what it can do for you today. So here's my challenge to you. The next time someone tells you that kindness is weakness, that success belongs to the ruthless, that you have to be tougher, colder, meaner to win, remember Josiah Wedgwood. Remember that the people who truly change the world are the ones that refuse to believe kindness makes you small. Because it doesn't. It makes you powerful. Success is not about stepping on other people. It's about lifting them up. So go out there, live with kindness, build something that lasts, and prove once and for all that in a world obsessed with winning, the kindness people will always win the biggest. Because history has already decided, and history fuels motivation.